So it's the end of day one. We're here at the inaugural Phocuswright. We're here in Delhi, or Gurgaon, just outside of Delhi. So Alex, you've traveled a long way. You've come all the way from San Francisco to be here. Tell me about your experience of your first Phocuswright.
Well, I think that Phocuswright itself is just incredible. It's an honor to be here, generally speaking, but it's especially exciting this year and this event because it's the inaugural one in Southeast Asia. And judging by how excited people are and energized by everything that they're sharing, whether it be them startups or larger companies as a whole, it's really fun to be here so far.
So tell me, why did you travel so far? There must have been something, or a very good reason why you came to India.
Well, the Southeast Asian market is especially interesting to us. We have a number of distribution partners with Viator right now that are launching either very soon or that have already launched, and we really think that there's a huge opportunity in Southeast Asia, especially India. So one of the reasons why I was so keen to come was because there's a tremendous amount of startups and partners here that we really wanted to introduce ourselves to and make sure they understood who we were.
So tell me, what stood out for you on day one of Phocuswright India?
I think I'm really surprised by the level of innovation coming from India, specifically with travel, and that itself is particularly exciting. I think there's as someone from the US, I can't necessarily identify with what the Indian population is going to buy, but it's so fascinating to see other people who are so attuned to it, making their businesses very specific to what those consumers want and essentially buying those things.
So I've been to a lot of conferences all over the world, and I've seen international conference brands travel, but more than often what they do is they travel with their existing audience. Where what stood out for me here today was the fact that the majority of attendees were Indian here, and in fact from speaking to them, it seems as if the whole Indian travel industry has turned out for this.
Yeah, I think so. I think what's especially exciting about it is you look at just the sheer size of the event as an inaugural one, and the fact that it's completely sold out stands for something. The fact that all of these people are here specifically to engage in conversation and learn from thought leaders all throughout the industry it's pretty special. And I think that's what separates Phocuswright as a conference from the vast majority of the other travel conferences that exist, is that rarely can you put this group of people in the same room together in a small size audience.
So a lot of people have actually done deals here today. Have you done any deals or met anybody where you know, okay, there's business coming from this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's both sides of that. And I think that, once again, it's just such an exciting place to be for the opportunity and the scale that can come from this, be it from a supply perspective or a distribution perspective, especially with tourism activities. There's just so much going on in India.